good! Beer is good! Beer is good! Let's go drink some beer! 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 Beer!
Hey guys, Friday. I guess this Friday it's my favorite day of the week because I refuse to go give anybody a hand with any shit tomorrow. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that the weather is going to be nice because after yesterday I've got a stockpile of some pumpkins and some water jugs and some in the red exploding Target that I'd really like to go get rid of tomorrow. And what is a better way to do that than with, say, the biggest recoil kings that are in my collection. A friend of mine just put up a Facebook thing last night wanting to know if anyone was interested in some 10 gauge 3.5 inch Magnum rounds. Well, just by coincidence I happen to have a gun that happens to take that, and that would be the Mercury Magnum 10 gauge shotgun. So he paid like 50 bucks for the box and said that I could have it for $25, so I couldn't pass it up. I've actually never shot that. Thought about it just being kind of a collector's item-ish thing, but nah, we'll shoot it. And then the other one that'll probably take care of some pumpkins is the 454 Casull. Yeah, look at that beauty, huh? Yeah, we got the silver tipped Winchesters in there, just in case, you know. Knock knock, ding dong, it's a werewolf. Ooh, no problem. Bye bye. Okay, so we got touching the firearms out of the way because I give so much of a shit about the safety sallies. Today we're going to be looking at Weihenstephaner's Original Premium. So far, and I never did have that bottle of Vitus last night. Mule Team, I'm sorry. I'm one of the bartenders over at the Green Dragon Tavern. I did listen in on here and there throughout the night on the show, but I just you know, this was one of Ms. Bomey's favorite holidays, and that's Halloween. So I, you know, hanging out, giving out stuff for the kids. Unfortunately, the weather kind of sucked. I didn't purchase as much candy as I did last year, mainly because candy's freaking almost as expensive as ammo. But we ended up with over 50% of even that left, so it was kind of a poor night for trick-or-treaters due to the weather. So that, and I'm a wussy, and I've been up late so many nights that I actually went to bed early. So sorry, Mule Team, but yep, I did get the PM. Of course, by the time you see this, you'll already know that, because I'm giving a PMag out. Let's see. We're gonna let Hornet Fixer do it. Wearing the shirt that Hornet Fixer made for me, and I still gotta talk to him about possibly seeing if he can get more of these if somebody wants them. Ooh, it's looking like it's gonna go. Oh yeah, not a drop spilt. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. I have not had a adult beverage yet today. As you can see, it had good carbonation, good head, perfect pour, none was wasted. Kind of has a Pilsner like smell, a little smoother than any domestic Pilsner, but we all gonna sniff it? No. Wow, that's a That's a good beer. I kind of, I guess it doesn't really come as a surprise because, you know, I'm guessing a lot of what's in here is probably the base on like the Vitus. I don't know if it's now my imagination, but still has kind of a, it's not sweet, but kind of that background, like very, very subtle pear or the banana in there, like super subtle, but I don't know if it's because I'm thinking about the Vitus. It's like filling in the blanks with my brain. You know, they say that that they don't even know what 75% of our brain even does. I know 25% of mine doesn't do much, so I'm not even sure about the other 75%. Yeah, it has a that, that kind of a semi bitter middle to it. It definitely doesn't match up with any domestic Pilsner. This is another outstanding beer from them. Wow. I like to, not that I'm, you know, setting it up to fail, but I really always thought that the things that I would, you know, give the 9 and the 10s on my list would always be just outlandishly awesome things like, say, the Vampire Slayer. But this is just very, very nicely crafted. It's kind of like you know, maybe say the best of the domestic Pilsners was someone sat down and went, let's just make a kick-ass version of that. That's kind of like this. It's just, it has more flavors. You get more of the malt and the hops. And I think maybe just a little bit of a hoppiness is, because I don't think it's all in the carbonation that I'm kind of getting that right in the back of my throat, kind of like you know, almost like the effect of carbonation, but I believe that's in the flavors of something in there. I'm sure either Paul at PA Brew News or Jameson or someone will tell me, because I'm sure someone else has had this. Maybe I should just, you know, call them and find out what I should tell you guys about it, because it's, you know, it doesn't really have anything in particular standing out other than the fact that it's awesome, it's very delicious. It would it could easily be in the all night drink, and at 5%, it's not like one and you're out. Yeah, it's got good color to it. Not totally clear, just a little bit of a haze to it. Yeah, I guess as far as the description goes, I'm probably not helping you guys all that much right now. It's just it's kind of like the gold medal version of a Pilsner, with that little bit of something just lurking, you know, like a little bit of a flavor of a pear or banana. But I mean, it's like, you know, like when you're out in the woods and you're like, did I just hear someone call from like 10 miles away? It's distant, but it's there, and I'm picking up on it. Yeah. Well, this is really good. All right. Well, premium baricum. I don't know. give me shit with weird stuff on it just so that I cannot pronounce it and have no idea what it means. But their original premium, if you and what I've heard is all their offerings are just super reasonably priced. I have yet to find any of this stuff around here. This was actually something that New York Half-Ass Prepper sent me a while back, and I don't know why it just kind of kept getting moved around. And after having that Vitus, the Vitus is really good, but the Corbinian, that, especially this time of the year, that is one that I wish I could get. If I found that right now, I would buy at least 6, if not 12 of them, just because it's just a little bit more of the chocolate and the coffee like flavor. It's just it starts to get a little cool outside. It's kind of beers. I mean, this is one of those things where not only would I drink it, say, all night tonight, but this would be one of those things where you come back from mowing the lawn or wrestling a wildebeest or something like that. You just got attacked by a flock of poisonous ducks. This would be the the kind of thing that I would go to the fridge and grab. If I knew I could find this locally, I would just turn the camera off and go in search of. As far as the E scale goes, I easily give this a 9. This is a really good beer. So, a 9 for Weihenstephaner's original premium. I think all those times that I actually gave them shit on that purity law of 1516, but evidently they really knew how to make some beer back then. Rants, yeah. Tomorrow, Saturday. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, what the heck. It all looks Christmassy, but it doesn't. It's not like Santa Claus is gonna pop out of the damn bottle. So something else that New York Half-Ass Prepper sent me a while back, and I'm not even gonna take a stab at it. It's a Belgium special. Belgium special ale. Imported by Austin, Texas. And it is imported from Belgium, and it is 9% by volume. So it's Saturday. It's not like I have to go anywhere on Sunday, so why not find the biggest bottle in the fridge? And that's what actually just dictated what I want to have tomorrow. And I might take a run over to my local place and see if they restocked on anything good or if I can find something. So let's take a look at that tomorrow. And ooh, just barely even fits in the online deck. Otherwise, I'm like I said, I'm keeping my fingers crossed because this is the last weekend before I believe this is my last opportunity before deer season. Because the last thing some guy in a deer stand waiting for that perfect buck to walk around the corner, and then some asshole like me unloads an AR. So out of respect, it's like, well, first of all, I actually think it's illegal to be out target shooting on during deer season. So I wouldn't do that even if it wasn't illegal. It's just courtesy. But yeah, I really want to introduce this to some pumpkins. So, okay, guys, enjoy your Friday night. And also, as a heads up, but I think the Ebomi one might actually get uploaded before this one. I have had all sorts of stuff stacking up in all different directions, so I kind of did I'm hanging out with you guys on a daily basis. I've just had honestly, I've just had no motivation to do anything over on the other channel, and I don't know why. You think if I just didn't give a shit, I wouldn't give a shit over here, but this this channel is fun, and it's a great group of guys. So, you know, like I said before, you guys make it worth coming down here and opening up the bar and shooting the shit, which is why some brew review guys can get a brew review out in like 5 minutes, and I can't even seem to get the bottle open in 5 minutes. So, there you guys go. Hopefully see you tomorrow along with a brew review. Hopefully I can tell you about shooting a pumpkin filled with in the red exploding targets tomorrow. Didn't work out for me last weekend, so I'm hoping. So you guys have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.